Okay, well, first, our very big story this morning as the recovery effort grows in Maui. Sadly, so does the number of victims from the wildfires. At least 99 are now confirmed dead, with close to 1,000 still missing this morning. But what we're also covering this morning is learning about some of the heroes, including one of the first medics to make it to Lahaina. She's sharing her story and her first broadcast interview with NBC's Jay Gray, who joins us now live from Maui. Jay, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Carmen. And yeah, we're introducing you this morning to a midwife shifting to the role of first responder as the fires rushed through, driven to get to those who desperately needed help. And when many thought there was no way to reach some of the hardest hit areas, she and her team refused to give up. As the firestorm pushes through Lahaina, survivors scramble to escape while first responders rush to find a way in.
It was just important to get, first aid out there.
With roads blocked, a team of medics, including Jacqueline Ingram, chart a different course.
Decided that, we're actually going to go by boat.
Rushing to this marina where a private boat owner loads the group in their gear, speeding through choppy waters but unable to reach the shoreline. The medics, at that point, deciding to jump in.
Rolling up the pants, tucking the shoes, had a life jacket, my medical response bag, and then just, I said, okay, we go to shore, and they're like, well, you get to the waves, and then you get on the ski.
Volunteers on jet skis shuttling them to the beach, where she's told they're the first medical team to reach the area.
So we're like, we need a chair, maybe a table, and then from there, kind of like, people started to know, okay, this is going to be our medical services area.
They stay for days, with support from partners stretching a lifeline from the mainland.
Our team arrived accompanying about 2,000 pounds of medicines and medical supplies for the affected communities here.
The nonprofit Direct Relief delivering everything from aspirin to critical prescriptions like insulin.
Folks have, lost everything, and it's, we're trying to play our part and help them find comfort and normality amongst all of this.
Comfort and care they'll need for a long time here. Now, Direct Relief supported medical teams here in Maui before the fires and say they'll be on the ground for as long as necessary to help those most affected by the blaze. And Carmen, as for Jacqueline Ingram and her team, they continue to work every day in some of the hardest hit communities here.
Jay, we look at the footage and it's just heartbreaking. We're left speechless thinking about the conditions there. But there are also another group of heroes that are on this island, those who refuse to let victims be forgotten, and then they continue to dig through the rubble around the clock. What more do we know about their efforts?
Yeah, it's amazing to see these teams who are working nonstop to try and find those who are missing, those who have perished in the blaze. And they say they're going to do that for as long as necessary. The governor of Hawaii saying it could take 2 weeks or more. Those teams are multiplying. A lot more teams coming in from across the country. Dogs that were 5 initially here have grown to 20 and more are on the way. Those canines that are cadaver dogs helping in that grisly effort. And finally today, we expect to, for the first time since the fire, learn the names, find out who some of these victims are.
And we do hope that more help is on the way. These people certainly deserve it and some relief. Jay Gray reporting live for us this morning in Maui. Jay, thank you so much.